that we give listings to.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
So is there someone on your team who is licensed who has access to MLS?
Yes, ma'am. We also have access to MLS through a software called Propelio.
Propelio. Okay. Oh, okay.
Are you an agent?
Okay. Well, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes. I was just asking. I'm kind of a new and up and coming agent, so I was just.
Are you happy with your broker?
Huh?
Are you happy with your broker?
You know what? I am very new, so I'm going to be either going with one or the other persons, and definitely won't be Keller Williams. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. But I do have two other people. I'm trying to decide who I need to go with right now.
What's your goals?
Do you know a broker?
Well, one of my business partners owns a brokerage.
Oh, he owns a brokerage. Okay.
But now, being that you're new, where are you located?
I'm actually in the Arlington, Mansfield, Grand Prairie area. That's where I live right now.
Okay. So, I mean, depends on what you're wanting to learn. If you're wanting to be like a buyer's agent and burn up your gas and run all over town and show people houses that they
a listing agent, yeah.
A buyer's agent, like, where you walk them in there.
I know, but I'm just thinking more of being a listing agent as well, and I want to also do commercial.
Right. So I would recommend. I mean, I'm not going to knock Keller Williams because I don't know nothing about it. Okay. I really don't. But I mean, overall, I'm sure your goal is to make money, and
absolutely.
And what Keller Williams is going to teach you is.
I'm not going with Keller Williams.
Oh, who are you going with?
Probably Century 21.
Well, what they're all going to teach you is they're going to say, okay, you got access to this office, and we'd like you to come up here and answer these phones and this and that. And they've got a strong brand behind them. So, I mean, I'm sure the phone rings. I'm sure it's a good. I don't know. I mean, I don't know nothing about that situation.
Open housing? Oh, what about open houses?
Yes, they're gonna send you out on open houses, and they're gonna, I don't know if you buy the cookies or if you bake the cookies or if they buy the cookies. I don't know who supplies the cookies at an open house, but they're gonna put you out on an open house, and they're gonna make you put signs out, point people into the open house. And to be honest, I haven't been to an open house. We hadn't held an open house. None of that has. We don't do that. That's not what we do.
Right, you do more wholesale, right?
No, we buy and owner finance. We buy and resell. We buy and do a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, the people that work under us with our broker, they pay $250 a month, and they pay that monthly fee. And
is that your brokerage fee? $250.
That's it. And there's no you keep
all your commission.
You keep all your commission. There's no fees associated with the closing. And so, I mean, if you're planning on, doing $5 million a year, something like that, you don't want to have to give $16,000 to $20,000, you know what I mean, to a broker. That's not going to really provide a lot of value to you, other than, they're going to teach you how to cold call expired listings. They're going to teach you how to, door knock. They're going to teach you the open house game. But that's not the direction that real estate is necessarily going. You know what I mean? It's all
right, especially in this time now. We're getting a little bit more tech savvy.
Yes. So
everyone is. Well, let me just tell you my position. Like, I saw your sign on the side of the road, and I thought, like, while I'm in class, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing all these people's signs on the side of the road, like, I buy houses. So apparently they are investors. And I know that most investors don't necessarily need a license to be an investor. So, but investors sometimes like working with licensed people kind of partner up with them because they can kind of, find a house. But it looks like you got a whole team that's set up. Y'all got y'all stuff together. I would really love to learn a little bit more from you, and kind of how that whole process works, because I want to. I do want to make $5 million. I would love to make $5 million a year. Now I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I know the housing market out in Atlanta. It's just buying a home out there. You get a lot of house for your money out there, as opposed to what you would be doing here. Now they may have a little bit more homes here because the land is, of course, bigger, but you are getting a lot of money. I mean, and I have a cousin or a friend, not really my cousin, but we grew up together. But I've talked to her in many years, but she is doing phenomenal out in Georgia. I think she's also licensed in Florida and in Missouri as well, and she is killing the industry. So she's grossing, I know she's 6-7 figure income possibly. She's really, really doing the job. And so my husband, I haven't worked. I have 2 kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom. For right now, my background is in banking.
Okay.
I have education in like mental and clinical health, but my work background is in banking. So I am ready to get back out there. Like my husband wants to work now. I already stopped staying at home, so I want my own money and have kids. So I really am committed. I'm ready to commit to something like full time and really make this like a complete career change for me. So I'm going to need some really good networking and mentorship that's going to help me get to where I need to be. And in turn, nobody's out here really trying to just help you build your dreams without theirs either, without them not benefiting anything. I'm not crazy. So people want to benefit in some aspect. And then I think in turn, I will be a good fit for a person too that they can benefit from as well. So I'm just looking for a really good fit like that. Even, just even on the investment side, the flip, just even on that side, I'm looking to learn a little bit more into that, even if I had enough capital to start investing and things like that. So I will be interested in learning that as well, because, it's real estate. You really can't go too far wrong unless you just get out here and you don't know exactly what you're doing, or you get lowballed by, somebody who's going to completely get over on you.
Yeah. Well, the real thing that you need as a new agent is one, if you're obviously not afraid of the phone, you called me. But you want to be calling people that need to sell their house.
Yeah.
Expired listings. One of the agents on our teams, he makes a lot of money relisting expired listings. Pictures are very important. That's what's going to end up selling the house. There's some things you can do. There's some software out there where you can actually, you can like make a 3D model of the house. And
oh wow! And then just kind of see what it would be like to add pictures, because then pictures are like the improvement.
But no, but you can make it. You can build basically strap a camera on. That's like a 360-degree camera. You walk into the house. You have it staged or whatever, cleaned like you need it, or it can be in disrepair. It doesn't matter. And you walk the house, and when you do that, it maps out the house. You put in the dimensions, and it builds so you've got an outside picture of the house, and then you can zoom in and literally, like if you had VR glasses or whatever, goggles, you can walk the house in virtual reality. So you can look at the house, with that technology. And a lot of real estate agents aren't utilizing this. A lot of real estate agents don't realize how inexpensive it is. And what you're
how inexpensive it is?
Yes, to get the equipment, get the right equipment to do it.
What is your name?
My name's Corey Thompson.
Corey?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I'm Kelly, by the way.
So, but yeah, so when you get started with that brokerage, you're going to get that old agent, hurrah. Like, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I mean, they're going to teach you that stuff. We're not going to teach you that stuff. We're gonna if we supply a listing, you got to pay us 1% of it. We're going to teach you how to market and find those. We're going to teach you how to use social media and leverage social media, and we're gonna keep you on the listing side of things. And if you want to take on some buyers, they got friends or family or whatever they are, you can do that too. If buyers come to us, and we're definitely not going to represent them, so we're going to send them to you. That's kind of how the game's played on our side. But we are looking to build our our business partner who has a brokerage. We're looking to build essentially our downline. So
yeah. Okay. What's the name of your brokerage, if you don't mind me asking?
Home.
Like I've been
Home, HOM.
Oh, that's it?
Mm. Yes, ma'am.
Just Home? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to keep your number, Corey, if you don't mind. You did say Corey, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm going to keep your number, and I'm going to be contacting you again probably very soon here. I know we got the holidays coming up, like Christmas, and then the New Year. Once the New Year roll in, and then I definitely can get my mind settled in. And then I'm going to be giving you a call back and maybe possibly see if I can meet up with your broker.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, and good luck to you. And thanks for the information that you've given me. That really does help quite a bit. And another thing to keep in mind too is that I'm kind of new to Texas. I've been here about 2.5 years, so I don't know all of the areas. I just know, areas that I've heard about thus far since I've been here.
Okay.
So I just kind of want to learn, the areas pretty well.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let
All right.
us
Thank you, Corey.
let us know
I'm
let us know when you're ready to come on.
Okay. Cool.
All
I will. Okay. Talk to you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Spoon, I know you didn't see that, but right as I started this stream, I got a money line call off y'all's bandit signs last night, and homegirl's an agent. She wanted to know if we had an agent on our team, and I was like, yeah, but I'm trying to grow our downline for Mr. Jacob as well. So we working on, Spoon?
Oh, trying to. Actually, I've been answering calls while I was waiting on you off the there it comes. You want to hear it?
I do. Answer. Let's see how you do.
See what we got here. Where's it at? Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Somebody calling for this number?
Yeah, man. I was looking at a couple properties here over in Fort Worth somewhere. I got to find my notes, but I was trying to find the owners of them, trying to buy a couple properties, man.
Oh, I don't know about them, bro. Mine ain't for sale, so.
All right, man. Well, you know anybody that's got something for sale? Because I'm always looking.
I ran off, man.
All right.
Right now.
All right, man. Well, if you know somebody's looking to sell, give me a holler back. I can pay in cash and I can get it done quick.
Okay, bro. I'll do that.
Hey, have a good holiday, sir. Sorry to bother you on a Saturday.
All right.
Bye.
In our damn, I hear myself. There's an echo. Anyways,
Hold on, I'll mute you and then I'll get my headset out and plug in for that.
hold on. I
Stop.
know what I can do. I'll just mute your mic. Bam. So in our quest to be more efficient, we have played with a lot of different dollars. We're looking for one to white label Roughneck Real Estate. Put a product out there that makes sense for us, so we can turn VAs loose to do the stuff all the big guys. But the way that we run our RVMs, it doesn't necessarily doesn't pan out for us all the time, where we do it a specific way to keep legislators out of our life. And anyways, so we're we're always struggling to find somebody that's compatible. I think we're just gonna have to get Caleb to build us one. What do you think about that, Spoon? Building it from
Maybe.
scratch? What do you think it'll cost?
Hello, this is Jason. Hello, are you there? Yeah, man, I was looking for the owner of a couple properties, but I don't know if I even had the right number, man. It was just some, we were looking at some houses over in east side of Fort Worth, but this is confusing, and I'm not.
Did y'all see where Spoon said he doesn't know if he has the right number? He just gave him a chance to hang up on him. Yep, you got the wrong number. Hang up. Click.
All right, bye. What I'll tell you what I got to do besides not screwing up there is, I mean, I can't answer any more questions because it plays over you. Yeah, like all I hear is just like it's craziness in my headset. It plays everything at the same time.
I know. I can imagine us both being online. So, is there a way that I can log in? Can we go to the Ho comment section over here and you send me some stuff in the private chat? And
yeah, let me.
Is it going to ring on both ends? Like, it's going to ring where I'm at and ring where you're at?
I'll just close out, man, on my end. I don't know because we'd be logging into the same account, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I'll send you the login info. Hold. Watch your text messages.
I'm watching them. I don't have a website though.
I got you.
So I'm going to show y'all because this is kind of what we're mapped out right now. So right now we drop a RVM. We use Emery's permanent marker spot on the board. We drop an RVM. Okay. Within this dollar, we see the address when they call back. Correct, Spoon?
Yes.
So now when they call back, we have the address. I don't necessarily like that because it's not always the right address. So they're asking yada, yada, yada. When you're doing RVM, the goal is to buy time back. That's all you're trying to do is buy time back. If you were just wanting to get hung up on all day, you can cold call, okay? RVM is buying time back. So RVM comes in. It goes straight to voicemail. Okay. My M's a little messed up. Goes straight to voicemail. When it goes to voicemail, it triggers. Boom. They just left us a voicemail. They get a text message asking for their address, essentially, is what it does. So the system, now we're on into text message. Now we can text them and communicate with them through text. But if they text us an address, we know right then they are looking for a sale. They are looking to get rid of a property. They are ready to, you know what I mean? Ready to go. So, Spoon, did you text me something?
I put it in the Ho line there where the other info changes in Messenger.
Okay.
So you can just click on stuff.
Spoon, you're a typing maniac.
Yeah, I'm trying to answer these text messages.
What's the best one you got so far? Read them to us. Don't leave us in the dark. We want to know what you're talking about. Anybody send you any boobs?
No.
Forward it to me.
Yeah, I probably won't do that, but it'll be a good thought. If I get wiener pics, I'll send those to you.
Damn.
Maybe I'll send you pictures of boobs with wieners in there too. That should really upset you.
Message me something.
So I don't know if it's what's going to happen when you try to log in. So I'll log out. But
hold on. I'm trying to. What? This address. This website you sent me looks like it's going to give my computer AIDS.
Here.
Hold on.
I'm resending it here.
I mean, I got it. It ends in .io.
Yep, that's a TLD. That's a top level domain, a premium TLD. Do you know what IO stands for, Corey? Input output.
Do what?
Yeah, it's an IT term, man. I/O is input output.
Sounds kinky.
No.
Sounds like something I need to search on Pornhub. All right, so I'm logging in. Got the old, y'all's password is intense.
Oh, that's not that hard. That's not mine. That's his. But I use a password. I use a password manager, man. Mine are all like 16 character random.
I don't even know what that means. My password is an ex-girlfriend from high school.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's like
that's the same password as my lunchbox. You ever seen Spaceballs? It's a great movie.
I have not, but I'm logged in. We've got 250 touch points, 205 calls, got 45 messages. So this is my first time to see the interface.
So in that 45 messages, this is just your daily, like this is our activity right now. You got 29 outgoing, 16 incoming. We had 176 calls to go out. And this thing is weird. It's a little different on how it does the RVMs. I think I can guess how they're doing it technologically, but that don't matter. It just does it different than our other system.
All right.
So go to the left-hand side.
All right.
Actually, just do this. No, up at the top, you see there's a mail button up there on the top right-hand corner.
Yes.
Don't click it yet. I'm telling you what that is. If you click there, that's text messages. If you click the 2 arrows in the middle, that shows you all the records in and out, all the stuff that's running, like people calling, RVMs.
Hey,
and
voicemail symbol, voicemails?
Yes.
It's amazing.
You're really knocking it down today. But it also, I mean, that shows outgoing voicemails too. So, but look at all these incoming voicemails. Bam, 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 bam. Look at all those.
I don't see them.
It says type incoming. All of the ones that on that screen.
Oh yeah. I see touch points, or is it? No, I don't see it.
Click on the little reel up in the right hand corner.
Good. The voicemail signal.
Yeah.
Incoming.
And then, yeah, there you go, man. So all of those are incoming voicemail.
Let's see what this one sounds like.
Oh, this is Marvin. I just missed your call. 817.
That's Marvin. Is that who you talked to? Have you already talked to Marvin?
I don't know if I don't think I talked to Marvin because I've been moving them out to the dead file if they answered. You can click right there on the left hand side where it says $. Click on the number. Actually, where's it at? Click on Marvin's name. Click on Marvin's name. My bad.
What if I just click on this phone right here?
Hey, you could probably do that. Let's see what happens.
We'll call Marvin. Mute your ass, so. Okay, I muted you too soon. So right now it's telling me to select the phone number. It says $.
Hit the one that says $. Do not hit the one that says filter. There's only 2 numbers in the system right now.
Okay, but it's I don't know. Like it's put me on the inbox. Now I got a summary, notes, list, campaigns, scheduler.
Yeah. So you're good to go there, man. Just hit the.
There's no.
Yeah, I think it's because of the way we're doing that. Let's try a different way.
I'm gonna go back and click his name like you originally said. See if that does it.
It's gonna take you to the same place.
Took me to the same place, but up top there's a call. See, I don't know.
Let's see what happens.
Here's a button. It don't give me the option to click it though.
Hold on just a second. We're all learning here together.
I'm about to dial something.
There you go. So in the top, when you go to Marvin's name there, let's see. I just did it here. See where it says phone number? Select a phone number. Hit $.
Yeah.
And then go to the bottom and hit call and do browser call. Oh, it's going to make you select that $. number again. As soon as you click that at the bottom of that little window and hit call, you can call Marvin.
All right, I'm calling Marvin. Be quiet, Spoon.
Yeah, you got it.
Uh-oh. Gotta give the... Can you hear that, Spoon?
Hello?
Hey, Marvin. This is Corey Thompson. We called you about possibly making an offer on your house.
Which house was that?
Shit if I know. I'm just kind of been put on this. They Jason made some calls, and anyways, I've been going through the voicemails listening to who's called back, but I don't have any information in front of me.
Yeah, he called me today, and he left a message, and then I tried to call him back. Actually, he didn't leave a message. I tried to call him back, and then it went to some kind of thing. It said that he was on the phone talking to somebody else. And which house was I calling about? That's what it said.
Yes, sir.
But, y'all are trying to buy houses. Y'all kind of flip them and buy them in bad shape and redo them and stuff.
Sometimes, a lot of times we buy them and either rent them out or owner finance them. But I mean, sometimes we do fix them and resell them.
Well, the only one house that I have, I would sell, but I want $300,000 for it. But let's see, I have 5 houses plus 2 extra lots, and they're all connected like one piece of land. So 5 houses on those lots. On 7 lots. I want $1.4 million for all of that. I wouldn't sell one separate or anything like that.
Okay.
I mean, I would sell the one at $350,000, but I know what y'all are doing because I've done that. I sell, buy cheap, find something where somebody's trying to get rid of it pretty much. And I'm not that person, so it could save you some time right now, but I know it that.
Right. Well, I mean, we can come look at it and see what we can do. When do you think we can come see it?
The one on 7th, it's 1200 7th Avenue. Why don't you just drive?
Okay.
See if you'd give me $350,000 for it.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll roll by there and we'll give you a call back and see what we can do. Now, the 5 houses for $1.4 million. What are they rented for? I mean,
they're rented out, except we're over here off South Main Street, and we're thinking that it's going to be a land grab. Somebody's going to want all the land and tear the houses down.
Okay. Well, we'll look and see what we can't figure out. Marvin, I appreciate your time, and we'll get by there and look at it and see what we can't do.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Select disposition, Spoon.
Yeah, so I'm still building up the dispositions. Right now, none of those apply to you. We need one that says follow up.
We need one that says Cody fucking Creamer. That's what we need.
All right. Well, we'll just put one that says listing. How about that? Or do you want one for Cody and one for Jacob?
That would be mo better.
You got it. If you'll hang on real quick, we'll build that out and get it moved over.
You build that out, Spoon. I'm gonna drink a little bit of Monster. I got.
I'll tell you. What kind of Monster do you like drinking? I've always pictured you as drinking big purple Monsters, but
as it turns out, you are correct. DJ poured one of these in my butt one night. That's how them kids That's how they do it these days. They butt chug everything. Did I tell you about the DJ? Like me telling my dad that millennials don't eat edibles; they stick them in their butt.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They don't. But I mean, anytime you got your 70-year-old dad in a you know what I mean? Like it's like my dad's 70, and so he's real anti-millennial and lazy. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, millennials are lazy. But the only millennial, he doesn't realize, I guess, that I'm a millennial. But the only millennial he could really picture in his head is DJ, who comes out there every time he comes out there and mows the RV park. He like tears something up with a weed eater. So he's typing it, killing us all. So, anyways,
Just mute my mic, man.
We're sitting there, and I told my dad, I was like, hey, I just got back from Colorado. Me and Emery went up there to build a snowman, and he was talking about all the weed products they have up there. He's like, man, I wish you'd have brought me a cookie. And I was like, well, that risk ain't worth the reward. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to go to prison to bring you a weed cookie. But I was like, yeah, they don't even have that stuff. That ain't how the kids do it these days. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, yeah, they stick the edibles in their butt. And he's like, no, they don't. And so I called DJ because it's a running joke. From the time we met DJ, they were I caught him eating Tide Pods and condoms and butt chugging vodka. And anyway, so I called DJ and I said, hey, DJ, tell my dad how y'all smoke y'all's weed these days. And he said, oh, he's sticking it in her butt. My dad's like, do what? I guess I'll never know about that. DJ's like, oh yeah, it hits you way faster.
Bro, your dad's gonna end up on the news. He's gonna get drug out of that RV because he's gonna call his plug and get a half a pan of brownies and try that.
So
He's running down the street with a golf club, no clothes on.
I was like, I mean, DJ didn't miss a beat because he knows when it comes to like drugs and alcohol. Like we mess with him all the time. That the teenagers, because a couple of years ago it was making the news. Kids were dying because they were butt chugging vodka because they thought it would get them around a breathalyzer test. And so we made fun of DJ about it ever since. And now he knows. Anytime anybody brings up drugs or alcohol and questions him, he's got to pretend like he's but so anyways.
Well, okay, so those dispositions are, you might try refreshing that page. I don't know what'll happen, but the dispositions are available now.
They went away.
Well, what we can do is just go back.
I don't because it popped up when I clicked hang up. So
I got it. That was Marvin, right?
Yeah, that was Marvin.
So if you click on the double arrows up there,
trying to figure out. Yeah, double arrows.
you click on those, and you can go over to. It'll pop up Marvin's list again. So you just click list there, and you do add to list. I'll do it for us. You select Cody.
I got it right here. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's a Cody Kramer listing.
Well, delete them from the other two lists there. Delete it from the validated numbers and Tarrant.
Okay.
And that's it. So now from now on, the disposition will move it automatically. If you select Cody Kramer and Jacob, it'll move them to their list.
Now
here's another thing I wanted to show you though, real quick. Let's see if we can.
Now the reason, guys, we're not showing you the screens that we're working on is because you snaky motherfuckers will call old Marvin up.
Well, they'll probably find.
Do what?
They'll probably find him anyways. But go back to Marvin's deal there, and instead of list, go to summary on the left.
I got a summary. I got a summary.
Go down to the bottom where it says default number and assign a user. The great thing about this, we don't have enough numbers for everybody in the company yet, but we can set up private numbers for everybody in the company, and you can select their number and hit assign a user. And now anytime that person calls back, they can only get to that person.
Well, that's cool.
So that way there's no confusion. Nobody's getting their leads sniped. And in our team, we've never had that problem sniping leads. The only time anybody loses a lead is when they're too lazy to go lock it up. But this just keeps the confusion down from the customer side too, so they're not calling a different person every time, things like that.
So we're going to be showing this next week, next Saturday in Corpus will be the first time we roll this thing out live in person. I mean, we're looking for a simple dollar.
Yeah, this is not a power dollar. It's not going to dial 800 numbers at one time. But for what we do, we don't really do that because we don't have the back end staff to man the kind of calls we can generate.
What's the cost on this?
Right now, this one's anywhere between 100 and 500 a month, depending on the level of service, which is what we're paying on our other dollar. So, the idea between white label and anything that we would white label would be to, one, increase functionality. We go in and pay for the functionality that we need to, because we've never found one that's a really good fit. One that does everything we need. So continuously be updating and adding to it and paying for the extra functionality, and then letting the people in our group benefit from that.
So Chad wants to know if we'll be providing scripts and for the RVMs at the R2R Marketing Mastermind. Yes, we will show our scripts. We change them. But you gotta. It's like an overall goal. The goals in this is to not sound like a scam artist. I couldn't get Spoon to realize that up front until we did the bacon foreclosure. You want to do a bacon foreclosure just for old time's sake?
Not really.
Why?
Oh man, that was tragic. Do you remember what happened? Like we were under friendship, dude. That is. Okay. Oh, Karen, that bitch. I'm never talking to her again.
So to kind of give you an idea about where we went with the scripts, you start out, you want that like personal reference. You want somebody told me to call you, might be looking to sell your house. Now, this person's facing foreclosure, going through a divorce, maybe has a house through probate or whatever. But like I said, with the RVM and the text, the point of RVM is to buy your time back. So what you end up with whenever you get on those calls is 90% of the people who call back, whenever you use that personal contact, are people that want to find out who gave you their number. Who gave me your number? Who gave me the number? So we tried to make it seem as if a stranger gave us the number and they would know that from the jump. So they would quit calling and asking. And that
made it worse.
It didn't make it worse. It was our first time to ever hung out, Spoon. Your mind was blown. It was numbing. You forget where you were at in your marketing then. And I walked in, I was like, hey, let me show you this thing called Ringless Voicemail, old son. Watch this. And you're like, oh, hello, I'm with North Texas Buyers Home Solutions. I'm here and I'm ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, why are you sending that bullshit? Like, get the hell out of here with that. And so we ripped the bacon foreclosure right then, fired it out, and we got those people that Wildcat Lending was foreclosing on. And
poor bastards.
They were like, nobody knows about this. Nobody. And we're like, oh. Well, and they're like, well, did she have blonde hair? And we're like, yeah, she had blonde hair. And it's like, fucking Sarah, that bitch.
Yeah.
Was like, oh shit.
It was not good. Like, I mean, me and Corey have had plenty of death threats together. And I would like to, like, I make this joke all the time, but that's the first time for neither one of us. That's not the first time for either one of us to get death threats. but that's kind of more typical in this deal. We like destroyed somebody's friendship. I still feel bad about that.
Is what it is.
To be fair, she may have been a total Karen. She might have just been like, like bob haircut and then everybody's business.
But to come back, the reason why you don't want to do that is because your goal is to buy your time back. So you're trying to get the cream to the top without coming off as a scam artist. Now, I will say the people that do send those big, long, bulky voicemails, I'm sure they're getting the cream to the top. I am almost positive they're getting the cream to the top because anybody that responds to that, they're definitely going to sell a house, But it might end up in litigation too, because it seems so spammy that you're not dealing with a human. Where we try to avoid that and try to keep it at a human element. So, what do you think? What else we got here? Something else here is it's got social feeds. So will it possibly find these people's social media?
I don't know about that. Like, I've literally been messing with this one for 1 day-ish. I mean, you know that.
Pause.
So just so everybody knows, we're evaluating like 3 different sets of software right now.
Yeah, we want ringless voicemail. Send a ringless voicemail anytime somebody calls back. We want to get a text message, auto text response, and we want a dialer that's pretty simple that we can run, that anybody on our team can run, and we can keep up with the call flow, because ringless voicemail is meant to bring the cream to the top, but all that bullshit that's at the bottom, there's some gold in there too. You got to be able to put the new guy on that and let them call through it. So let's see what this is.
So the other cool thing about this, just before we jump on, like, I'm sitting here talking back to a guy about a property right now. He just wanted to know the address. Now, when I uploaded this list earlier, somehow it dropped the address out. So I'll fix that. I can go back and reload it. But you can set templates for text messages like, hey, I'm on the other line, or give me just a second, and it will automatically, you can put in a placeholder for the address or their first name, last name, whatever you want, and it'll auto populate that. So all you have to do in replying to these folks is just select a template and hit send.
Look, beast mode. I thought that was a Podio based product. Spoon, what do you know about beast mode?
Beast mode is now, unless they've got a new one. The original beast mode was built on top of Podio.
Right, and we could never get Podio to align with our vision.
Podio is superbly powerful at like a data level because of the amount of data it can hold. But it's a rough piece of software to, like, I've been in IT my whole life, and it's an ugly piece of software. It's very blocky. It's hard for people that aren't in there every day to go back and forth between the elements.
Well, that was the problem. Like, I mean, Podio don't have a dollar, does it? But I guess
you can get a third-party one.
Do what?
You can get a third-party one that stacks into it, and I've tried it, and I didn't like the way it worked.
Yeah, we fought with Podio. Ultimately, we're probably going to end up building this thing ourselves.
Yes, this is James. I had I guess a robocall.
Oh,
from
shit.
you. My phone number is 81.
James busted your ass as a robocaller, and that's exactly what we want to avoid, Spoon. Why do you think he's saying you're a robodollar?
I don't know. Verizon rolled out this week the software for free on a lot of people's phone that tag these high volume numbers, and these numbers authenticate different. So there's a lot of changes in the marketplace that are going on that's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens down the road. In the short term, I have no idea, and I would just have to use my crystal ball here to try to guess.
Yeah, hold on, let me get mine.
It might have been my spammy ass message. I don't know.
What'd your spammy ass message say?
I just said, hey, this is Jason. I'm trying to find the owner of this property I'm looking at, and want to know if I can make a cash offer on it. Here, I'll play it for you.
Turn your volume up. We ain't gonna be able to hear.
Hi, this is Jason. I think you're the right person. I'm trying to find the owner of this property. I'm not sure if anybody lives there or not. I just want to make a cash offer. I'm not sure if you're interested, but if you're interested in selling it, hit me up or just call me back. We'll see if we can chat. Thanks. There you go. And it may be the way this text is firing right now. I really wish I could get it on a delay. There's some more things that need to be done, and that's why we've never found one that actually worked, from wall to wall for us. We found multiple pieces that work.
We were using that one when we very first started, and I don't even remember what it was called, but it wouldn't let us. It would only whatever leads came in. So wherever you were generating leads, they had to flow into the system. Those were the only ones that you could text back or call back. Now that was 2016, 2017.
Well, you know why they were doing that. That was a compliance issue. That these companies think by putting those artificial rules in there, like if they call in, then you can text them back. It makes them compliant. Makes you compliant.
I know
And
that. I understand why they did it. I'm just saying it didn't fit our needs. So
Right.
that's why. But the market has moved to where everybody's like, fuck those laws. And so that company might be like one of them that says, okay, yeah, fuck those laws. The way that you had to use that software then was hire a VA to enter all that data. And it was like, I want to do that. And I mean, back then you couldn't you had to hire a VA to do all your skip tracing. There was no companies, that was offering bulk skips and all that. It was an expensive process. The costs came way down. And since the costs came way down, there's a lot more people that are doing it. Now you only did 250 numbers with this.
Yeah, it was just it actually wasn't a list I really wanted to skip today, but I needed something to run. So that was a way deep code list, basically straight up bandos. That
Obviously it ain't.
I'm telling you, that's what came out of the data. So that's what the data was on it. But there's a lot of reasons things can hit a code list. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. Just hold on real quick. Let me play this voicemail.
Hello.
I like this guy. Oh, that was you. Damn. That was a voicemail you left. Okay. Let me see what I can do with this cat right here. So where would I go to see all the voicemails?
Well, if you click on that the reel there and see there's multiple pages there down at the bottom right hand corner, or you can change your results per page to 500. That'll show you everything on one page.
Only text messages? I don't know what
No, you said voicemails, right?
No. I've already looked at all the voicemails. Where can I go to see the text messages?
That little envelope right there. The ones on the left are the only ones that we've gotten incoming off of our outgoing text message. On the right hand side, you can see all of our outgoing messages.
That's great, Spoon. I'm calling this person.
Hello.
Yes, sir. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Quién habla?
No habla español.
Who's speaking?
This is Corey Thompson.
Yes, may I help you?
Yes, sir. You showed up as the owner of a property that we might want to buy.
What property?
Well, I don't know. I don't have the information in front of me. I just know that we called you earlier and anyways. Oh.
Well, who? I don't know, sir. This I don't know. I don't know. It's my business, my property. Only have one property.
Okay.
I don't know how to information.
Well,
Bye.
but okay. Thank you.
Okay.
He texted that back to us.
Spoon.
Yeah.
Okay. It don't even let me select the disposition out of that deal. Now I can come over here and go to lists and do it now. But that is, we need a Luis callback. We need somebody
All right. Luis called back.
Spanish. So,
And he texted us that address. You can see it right there. If you go to, you click on his name.
I got it. I'm there. When I go to summary, I see 4 touch points, 3 calls, 1 SMS. So we weren't on the same contact.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. Next time, tell me who you're doing in the deal. My bad. You see the second contact down? Oh, he answered us right there. It's under contract. Never mind.
Fuck that. Hold on. All right. So, but this guy, I'm gonna put him on a.
So the bottom one down there, the Mr. Simpson there, I've already talked to him.
I don't know what these are. I guess I can put them on the called back list. I don't know what the called back list would mean. And I'm gonna take them off of these other ones.
That called back one is not correct right now. I mean, it's fine. You can just put him on there, and I'll change it later.
So all right. I'm going to the text messages. I'm seeing who's text back. Dang, he says it's under contract for $320, and then did you reply I want to buy a house? Or did they reply I want to buy a house? Click on that.
Oh no.
Hello, I want to buy a house. That's them.
Nice. I'm not in the same screen you are right now. Oh, hey. Wait, which one are you on? Which one? Is it the one? Oh.
That's the one that text messaged that address back.
Yeah. Yeah, he's telling you he wants to buy a house. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Call him back.
You just called him, right?
No, I did not. I called somebody else.
Oh, well, there you go.
We already. I'm gonna mute your mic so when you're coughing and farting, you're not messing up my call. I need another monster.
Please leave your message for.
Okay. How do I text this person back? What SMS right here? Select phone number, dialer, message. Hold on. Unmute Spoon. Spoon, I can't unmute you. Because Spoon's got his muted. Can't unmute him. Okay. Send. Okay. Okay. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. We got a callback that says I'm using Haya to screen calls from unknown numbers. Oh man, this is a nightmare. When they call back over and over again, it just keeps pounding them. Did you die? Oh man, I do like this interface. I like it in what they want 185K for this property. All right, so I'm gonna pull this up right now. Going to Propelio. Spoon is on the line. I hope he's locking up a deal. I'm going to Propelio to look up and see what this property's worth right now. Let's see. Oh man. It very well might be listed. Nope, not listed. The one right across the street is listed for $199. It's 3-bed, 1-bath. It is rented for $1,300 a month. I think I know the agent on that one, but back behind it, there's one listed for $99, and it's pending. Cute little country haven. It's got 1.2 acres. Yeah, they listed that for way too little. Another property on the same road has 3 acres, and it sold for $250. Another property with 1.5 acres sold for $295. I can't believe somebody would list that for $99. No wonder 0 days on market. And then here's one for $799,000, and it's on 6 acres. It's got some metal buildings, and it's active. So this property is really difficult to comp, especially not knowing how many acres it has. And yeah, let's see. We'll put these two in there and see what it comes up with. So suggested ARV. Oh, we don't have a square footage. That's why it won't throw us an ARV.
Woo.
What'd you come up with, Spoon?
Oh man, we got some. I don't know. Some lady that kept calling me son. She's like, "Thank you, son. Thank you, son." And a lot of praise the Lord. That was an interesting call.
What? Why didn't you let us listen?
Well, I thought you were doing something. It said mic muted, so I didn't know if you had me muted.
I muted you first, but then you muted yourself.
All right. Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. Next time I won't. You can mute me, and you can listen in because it was fantastic. It's like, all right, young man. Thank you, son. Thank you, son.
What was fantastic about it?
She wanted to rent one of these nice trailers I'm trying to rent right now.
Damn. Well,
anyway,
check this out. I'm about to. You hadn't even. Let me see. What county is El Paso in? Anybody know that?
El Paso County.
Is it? It's not El Paso County.
Yeah, I don't remember. Shit, I don't remember where Las Cruces is.
Damn, DJ got somebody paid. DJ didn't take them their keys.
I'll tell you what, man. You know what's funny? So that's the one I won't be able to go to, and that makes me sad because all of my friends are right there in El Paso. That me and Megan lived there for 10 years. That's where we met and we were working. I'll be in Nashville at something else.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be on a vacation.
Oh, vacation.
It is El Paso County.
Yeah, no, I found it. All right, I'm about to share the screen. Do a little shared screen.
Hey, you know, there's some dudes on Twitch that are selling land outside of El Paso, or not Twitch. They're on old TikTok, and they crack me up. These real estate guys selling land on there. You know, $2,000 hunks of land outside of El Paso. And I did a little diatribe on it yesterday because that blows my mind. Every time I see these run across by wholesalers, it doesn't matter if it's in our group or anybody else's group. These crazy ass chunks of land out in the middle of nowhere for $2,000 that people think are the best deal ever. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Well, blowing it up so people can see. I'm going to go see what Revo Gateway's got in El Paso. Let's see what I can figure out right quick.
I think I killed everybody last night, bro.
Big what?
I think I killed everybody last night. They're all dead. They ain't nobody answering on that text stream today.
What do you mean?
No, I mean it's just been quiet. Usually it's a lot more. A lot more.
It's got some pretty interesting stuff. Let's see what a new REO list looks like. Now this is non-owner occupied out of state. Don't need to do a city. Just look at the filter. And let's put the purchase date 2000. And let's see what the whole county comes up with. Non-owner occupied out of state. What do you think it's going to come up with, Spoonie?
Where in El Paso?
Yeah,
A shit ton. Do you know how many soldiers buy houses at Fort Bliss and then they get deployed and don't have time to sell it? There's so many rent houses. It's like clean. And it's almost as big people-wise now. They've expanded Fort Bliss almost out to McGregor Range. It's crazy.
Okay. Let's see if you're right. There's 1,749 total that bought these before yeah. So this is one of those. I mean, look at this one, number 6 here. What do you think that is?
That's down by Tornillo, or maybe down. I mean, that's past Horizon. That's way the hell down there. You know, that's 10 and 20 split right down below that. So that's way out there. Let's go see what it is.
Let's take the single family off, and let's just see what it's got for multi-family. Ooh, 245. For some reason. There we go.
You made me feel like I'm back at home now. I haven't
Why is that?
seen a lot of these street names in a long time.
Well, you know, Rebo Gateway is one of those really old pieces of software but
Hey, when you go out there with old Chad, make him take you up to Las Cruces and go to the Double Eagle while you're up there, the steakhouse.
the Double Eagle?
Yeah,
What's a Double Eagle?
it's just a really nice steakhouse, man. Could probably do Ottavinos in the desert too. So that's a pretty good little steakhouse.
I mean, I see a lot going on right here.
Oh, that's more Italian.
I see stuff owned in trusts. I see people that own multiple properties.
What about Cattleman's? You ever been out to Cattleman's on the east side of El Paso?
Do what?
Have you ever been out to Cattleman's on the east side of El Paso?
I'm not.
Oh man, you haven't lived. We gotta take you around up there. You'll have to plan another trip out to El Paso so I can go. We can go cause some shenanigans.
I wonder if I need to fire up if I need to pound this list right now.
Do it. I'll tell you if you wanna skip them real quick. I'll show you how to put this in there and run them through that system. But with that said, right now the only problem I have, and this is the problem with evaluating softwares, is I can't run all 4 numbers right now. So,
dude, I'm looking at this. There's 245 here, and you see what I'm seeing. Do you see what I'm seeing?
that last market sales date.
Well, that's part of it. But what else? And look at that line. Just read it from left to right. And this is look right here. Look at this. This is a square footage. So
Gotcha.
I mean, here you got 108,000 square foot. Now,
We can't see the top of that, so I don't know what those fields are.
right. Well, I mean, you gotta use a little bit of imagination. You've done this before. You probably know that's a zip code. That says multi. What do you think the second word is?
I'm guessing family.
And then this is square footage. This is bedrooms, baths.
Is that square footage of the whole building or of the lot?
It's square footage of the building.
Nice.
So
987.
and then I'm guessing this is the last sales price right here. But look at this. Look at this line right here. I mean, just look at it. That's non-owner occupied. Guy owns it in his personal name. Bought it in 94, probably for $35,000. Purchase price. There you go. But there's senior living. Just keep going. Look at this. That's 4,000 square foot. Bought 92.
With no last market sale price. That's really nice.
Well, I mean, the sales price is coming up probably off deed of trust or something. Now I've got software that pulls all of these LLCs. I can get all their bullshit. I can get all the phone numbers for LLCs and trusts. I've been holding back on that there for you, but let's just keep going. Here's another one, 99, 81. What's up, girl? Woo. Bought an 81 for 54,000. Damn it. But you're going to see, in like this right here, I mean, these are obviously 2 buildings that are side by side, 4 bathrooms each. I mean, this is some kinky ass shit right here.
I can't tell how many people are watching right now because I can't see, but I wonder how many people are taking these records down and writing them down and screenshotting this. And
there's probably not a lot of people in El Paso. But, I mean, look, you can do what you will with this. I know exactly what to do with it. This one right here is the best lead so far. Do you know why?
$275,000, 11,000 square foot, or 12,000 square foot. It looks like it's a small little complex. So let's see.
Best lead.
275.
See, Spoon's been working with me now for a year, and this jumps right out at me. But he's either won't say it because he don't want to give it up, or
because it's $9,000 a door.
We don't know how many doors this thing's got. Look,
I don't know. I'm just making some guesses here. Go, what you got?
It's got a personal name.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have said that out loud.
It's 12,000 square foot of something in a personal name. I mean, what's that? So just keep going. Ooh, oh yeah, that's that one. I'm looking at the square footage. I mean, being able to read this data and know what it means is because it don't matter what system you use to search this out.
So why
matter from?
So if you're gonna tease them like that, you might as well tell them why that's important. You know why?
I'm not. Why it's important. They can buy it to the fucking mastermind if they want. They won't know why it's important. I've said it enough on the internet to anybody that's paid any attention. They can go dig it up. We've done this. Essentially everything that's going to be shown at the mastermind, we've done somewhere on the internet.
So,
But that's not the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise is figuring out where you're at skill wise to know what level of marketing you need doing. Spoon, how broke did you go doing ringless voicemail?
pretty broke. I mean, we just ran a whole bunch out and got nothing off of it. And the other side, we made money on too. But it's super easy, just like mail, to go broke doing RVMs, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
The whole point of the marketing mastermind is to dial in a idea about what your skill set will allow you to do versus what my skill set allows me to do, right? My skill,
Yeah.
I'm a savage on the phone, Spoon.
You're a savage.
Jeremy Miller's a savage with data. I've never seen or heard Jeremy on the phone. Must not be too bad.
No, he closes deals, man. Jeremy has that very calm presence, kind of like Luis. They both have that very calm presence on the phone, and it just translates well to a seller.
Yeah, this is. This is very.
So what's your first mastermind?
It's this weekend in Corpus.
This weekend in Corpus.
Yeah.
Are you gonna, or what's the plan for it?
Well, okay, so I'm going down there on Thursday, because Ryan Moore has his Christmas party then, and we're gonna go down there for that and hang out, network. That's a pretty good one right there. 6,600 square foot. So yeah, we're gonna go down there and hang out with them. But Friday, everybody that's bought a ticket so far on Friday, and anybody that buys a ticket, we're gonna caravan around. Anybody that can make it, we're gonna caravan around and use the Propelio Driving for Dollars app. Get us a good solid list, and then we're gonna go to the courthouse and do some public data stuff. Just kind of one-on-one stuff like that. This first mastermind, we're going to do that in the El Paso one too, because I'm going to have to get out there a day early. But the rest of them, I don't know if I'll be there the day before doing all that. So any of that, you need to get in one of these. What?
So I'm assuming my presence is going to be required at this one, right?
I don't care. If you want to come, you come on down.
Oh, that's hurtful. You should say, "Man, we can't do it without you." That's how you make somebody do it.
We can't do it without you, Spoon.
But that's not true. Corey's a one-man army. So here's one thing I saw in your group this week, and it really annoys me. But I'm tired. Like, I want to help people, but I'm tired of doing it one-on-one. So these people throw in. It may not have been in your group. It may have been in one of the other big ones. But somebody threw out some tax record problems. They were trying to format tax records or something like that. That's it seems to just stop people like they get poleaxed. And at one of your events here, if you want, or if people want it, I'll be happy to sit down and do a breakout on how to look at tax records.
Do you see this right here? Everybody already left because they thought we were pitching the mastermind, and look what the fuck we stroll across.
That's big.
It's big. That is
really big. Hold on just a sec. I know that address too.
Find that owner right quick. Send me his number. Send me a list of numbers. This is.
Hey, look at. Hold on just a sec. I'm fixing to text you something.
What's that?
Look at that picture I just sent you. That there is muy bonita.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago, for anniversary.
No.
Good.
The other one I sent you in your personal text.
It didn't come through. Oh, here we go. Is this what we're looking at? No, that
Yep.
is what we're looking at. Is that not crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy.
Find me that.
All right, I'll find them real quick. What are we going to use to find them?
Don't worry about it. They can pay their $100.
So besides pitching, all I was going to say is like I get tired of answering these questions, and I don't have time to do it in my DMs. Have one of your deals. If someone wants to do a breakout, we can sit there over lunch or something or some other time and figure out. I'll show you how to read tax records and how to import them the right way without having to pay some VA to do it.
Yeah, I can't do that. So we can't do it without you, Spoon. So next question: do you want to get an Airbnb? Jacob's gonna come down. If you're not gonna come down, I might see.
Bro, I'll probably drive back that night. I don't want to, but I mean, I'm on. It's the holidays and these kids. I mean, I can't. I don't think we can find a babysitter, so I'll probably come back, but we'll figure out something.
Yeah, that's one of those nights you're probably going to need to stay. This data is just data. I mean, ooh.
Hey, I need to go back to that. Go back to that one you just found. Okay. I just need a name off of it.
I got you. Here. Erwin R. Rose. Erwin with an I. That dude's a savage.
Let's see what we can find out.
This is
man, this dude's a ghost.
Is he?
That's really crazy.
Why?
Because using my software, if it comes up with nothing, there's. Let me fart around a minute.
Huh. Think we should cold call the United States? All the rest of these are owned by the United States.
Yeah, you probably grabbed all of the base housing on one side, on the other side of Alabama over there. So there's base housing between 54 and Alabama.
Is that where Santiago is?
Probably.
Bustamante Avenue, Trinidad. Hard to say, but man, that's a rich ass list right there. So let's see what other data we can pull up. Let's see.
There we go.
Liz Pindes? Always wonder. I mean, some of these don't populate anything, and the filter is always why it'll get you. Turn the filters over for something else, and you don't get it. There they are. So got a good little something going here. See what red flags it's got.
Mm.
All right. I mean, Revo sometimes comes up with a phone number when you click on this plus sign. I just wonder who the two people that are watching. Two people watching.
Oh man, dude! If people can see the kind of ninjutsu I'm doing over here,
Do what?
if people could see the kind of ninjutsu I'm doing right now,
What? Where you find this guy?
yeah.
I'm just looking to see if one of these, if it'll populate a phone number for, if Revo will populate a phone number. Their phone numbers, I mean, they don't never really do much, but it's always fun to see if they got one. Pretty interesting. I mean, this one was bought, and I don't even know what. I mean, there's only 20 records here, so however many months that is. Negative assessment would be pretty interesting. This here, empty nesters are people with big houses that have owned them for a long time. It's always a pretty decent list. Always. If it's not getting beat up a lot. The reason why we use Revo Gateway is because we get the whole state of Texas for a yearly cost. We use a lot. I mean, I don't know how people are like, man, how fresh is the data? Well, when I want fresh data, I go to Portfolio. When I just want data, I come here. Let's see how many we got.
Got it.
Holy jeez. Look at that. You see that?
Oh, yeah, I'm on another screen here. What do you got?
I've got
Holy crap!
1,000 records.
Is that list pendings?
No, that's empty nesters. So,
Yeah, that's going to be most of El Paso. I mean, you have so many snowbirds. They go from El Paso all the way to Yuma, Arizona.
yeah, but the big houses. The empty nesters are people with big houses that are over a certain age.
Yeah. Las Cruces, El Paso, all of those people sell their stuff in New York, and they move down there into these houses to live out their retirement.
Oh, yeah, but why they need a giant ass house for retirement?
Because they can sell their tiny little house in New York State for $500,000, and they come down and build little mansions all the way across the Southwest.
Oh. Well, let's see.
I mean, you got the SAR Major Academy there too. There's a lot of older military there as well. So, I mean, of course, a lot of those guys are geo-batched. But, anyways, where are we at here? It's in the middle of something. So the owner of this place is in a much different location. Now I got to find him.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can find his home address.
it's going to be in the CAD.
Nope. All they got is a P.O. box in a different state.
Oh. I can see what I can find. Want to race me to him?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't even remember I don't have his information.
Erwin R. Rose. Good luck.
Oh,
I'm not telling you the numbers because it doesn't index against their website right.
Ugh. Filtering this thing down is going to be. I mean, I've seen buy records. Let's Let's 04, 1990. 1/1/ 20,000 records. I think I'm gonna limit it by the size house too. I think we'll filter it with a square footage next. I can't believe 20,000 records. Rebo Gateway, you can only remove 1,000 records at a time, unless you tie it into something. So we got it down to 6,000 records now. Let's building size. Let's maximum it out at 2,500. See if that gets us to a reasonable number. Jesus. All right. Filter. 2,500. Damn. I want to get down. Let's see. I want before 1990 and the year built. I want it to be a minimum of 1970. See if that does anything. Down to 3,100. Filter. Assess value. Wonder if it can sort by it. Maximum 200,000. Didn't take much out. What a wild ass. Okay. Minimum. Maximum of 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. Just think about it, Spoon. Found him yet?
Not yet. Let's see what happens here.
Is it unethical to fund my first flip with drug money? I mean,
I guess if it gets you out of the business. Oh, it looks like I may have found him, and he's deceased at 93.
that dude died in 1993.
No, died in 1999.
Okay.
Hold on, we got similar names here. This one makes a little more sense. So sometimes, oh snap. Let me go back here. Where's that? Yeah, we got him. Well, we got 2 different records of the same person, but bottom line is they're both dead.
Send me a kid's number, man.
I'm working on that. Let's see, died born 1929. Wife died at 93 too. Man, that's a terrible coincidence.
They died. Spoon went out.
What's that?
I said maybe they died together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. This dude bought his house for 11 grand. This creepy dude with his thumb ain't doing us no favors right now, Spoonie.
What's that?
This creepy dude with his thumb.
What are we talking about?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
looking at the screen.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's pretty interesting, though, that property is still owned by him, and he's been dead longer than most real estate investors we know have been alive. I mean,
I think it's him. Same addresses. But it could also have been passed a lot of times. I mean, I've seen it before. I don't want to do it a lot of times because Corey will start talking about my crystal ball. But I've seen things where stuff passes to us, somebody with the same name, Junior, and then it screws up the records. So you're chasing the wrong ghost, I guess.
does he have a junior? Is it junior?
No. Looks like his son's around 60. But there's 30 numbers for his son here.
I think he bought it in 1996.
Yeah, it makes me think it. No way. I mean, how bad would that suck? You buy it and die 3 years later.
I don't remember when. Let's go back and look.
Hey, did we ever? We did that live on live. We found your mom one day. Did you ever hear from her?
I did not. I mean, that one lady that was my stepsister was like, "Oh, sorry, no, I don't know her. No, I can't see her." I was like, "Oh." Oh, that's what it was like. Duh. Non-owner occupied, and I clicked the owner occupied label. For some reason, I only got 162, and the last list was 145. Let's we'll filter it out real quick. Filter, excess value, years, number of units, number of bathroom, building size, minimum 130, 33. Oh, that's what it is. I've got got this on there.
Hey, check your whole line there. I'm fixing to start sending you PDFs, man. There's a ton of numbers.
Ooh. There's a ton of numbers. Oh my gosh. Ooh. We just there. Yeah, I didn't have the day he bought it.
Oh, I can probably give you that. I just sent you all the what looks like are the surviving relatives.
Did you? In text message?
Oh crap! I just sent the same shit 4 times. Now look in your messenger file. That looks like it's his son. So one of the it's just one of the things I don't really want to talk about it.
Well, I can't dial off of this PDF.
No, you can't dial off of this report I'm running right now either.
What am I going to do now?
It's a good question. You're gonna have that on these big jobs, Corey.
We could
So my new thing is just answering Coreyisms with Coreyisms. It's my favorite thing in the world.
there's so many numbers on here. We're gonna have to just straight up. Hey, I can call off of it. Fuck them. Calling a wireless number
Your
right
call
now.
has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 31744
Hey, we can hear that.
123 is not available. Please record your message.
You just blanked out one number.
You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Too excited.
You just blanked out one number. So guys, dial 10 times.
Sorry, I'm calling about some apartments you might own in El Paso. If you could give me a call back. Well, it's got a VoIP. I don't even.
So I can run. Let's see which one was that.
I don't know. I'm calling all these wireless numbers right now.
I can run the deal on them to test them to see if they're disconnected.
Still don't work. It does not work.
You have reached
We can hear it. We can still hear all that.
I got a damn good mic. I'm calling about some apartments in El Paso. Maybe if you could give me a call back. Oh Lord,
You're just doxing people.
this doxing. It is what it is. It's like at this point, I'm gonna go get me a drink.
All right. Well, I got probably 10 minutes before the babies wake up.
Purple Monster. Can you hear it?
Yeah, you can hear all of it. Like you just
You didn't hear that.
it totally did.
Hello?
It's on.
We're calling about some apartments. I'm not sure if your voicemail's getting this or not. Please call us back. Okay. This is actually pretty cool. This new iPhone's got some legitness to it. So the 4 records or the 4 different PDFs that you sent me,
They're all the same.
all the same.
So, yeah. I can pull the other 3 that you need to have. It's a weakness of this software. When you open them in a different screen, it can't. It'll actually perform the action, but it won't print after that. It only print the last one you pulled. So
Where was that? What you call it? PO box that was on there. Where was it located?
the PO box is in the town.
It's in El Paso.
No, look at the top record that I'm sending you there on the address. It's in that town.
I see that town. So it is. So I mean, we're on to something.
Yeah.
If any of these numbers hit, we're hitting. Fax number. Probably a business line of some sort.
Here, I'll pull the others real quick while we're waiting.
Hello? Hello? Hammer dialing, Spoon. I'm not going to have anything but Indianapolis numbers on my shit.
You're really helping everybody out.
It don't matter, Spoon. We got 5 people watching an hour and 39 minutes in. They've earned it.
Hope they didn't hear me fart a minute ago.
I heard that. I heard it for sure. We got Billionaire Black trying to fund his.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 317.
Okay. Probably should have. I don't know where I'm at on this list.
Yeah, you should probably take notes.
I could go back and my call log if I was really worried about it. These are landlines now. There's some better software out there for pulling this kind of information. Mitzi paid for it, and so did Shannon. It's
Your call has been.
it's expensive just to get the same data.
Thank you for calling Donovan CPAs.
Donovan CPAs.
So
Thank you.
So what?
Thank you for calling Renegade Help. If you are
usually the further you go down, the worse it is. But
Your call has been forwarded to an.
I'm hammer dialing now, Spoon.
it doesn't work too bad out of that little PDF, does it?
Oh, it's working.
Thank you for calling RefuCare. You may
Oh my God, that sounds fancy.
at any time. Billy Dragoo, 1. Jackie Coughlin, 2.
Call old Jackie.
Your call is now being forwarded.
Well,
All right, I just sent you 2 more that you can go bang through.
these are also kids.
In the right age range to be a kid. Maybe a kid, maybe a kid's spouse.
Hello.
Hey, do you know a Erwin Rose?
Who's this?
This is Corey Thompson.
Do I know you?
No, sir.
How'd you get my cell phone number?
There's a website on the internet called Skip Genie.
Okay.
But we're looking. There, we found an Erwin Rose that it's out in El Paso.
Yeah. So I can't talk to you about that.
Okay. I was too aggressive. Spoon.
I don't know, man. That was kind of a weird answer.
Ain't it kind of weird?
Sound like there's some litigation going on about that.
Yeah.
And that's usually the kind of answer you get when everybody's fighting in the family.
You can't talk to me about that. So this is a
Maybe you should just text him and be like, look, dude, I'm just trying to buy it.
Well, I smoked that one. Damn, Spoon, you're a bad motherfucker. People don't want to come to our marketing class. Fuck them.
Well, I'm pretty good at the Google Ninja.
I'm about to text that dude. What do you think? Dick pic first? We'll text him a dick pic.
Just be like, hey, bro. I mean, I don't ever talk about. I like to go with places that I don't actually use.
He's an iPhone guy. Hey, that's my bad. No. iPhone. I don't want to say may. I want to say my bad.
My bad. I'm just trying to buy it.
I want to buy some apartments.
Damn.
That was. He might be watching. I don't know
Maybe.
his name, whatever his name is. If you watching, hit up the comments section.
Well, you just picked a random person, right, and called them.
I didn't pick a random person. You sent me them.
No, I know, but was that in that phone tree that you're just like, hey, I'm going to call this person?
You sent me a PDF.
Yeah.
You sent me a PDF.
I think what we ought to do is look for any cases up there in that town.
Okay, so you sent me a PDF, but it doesn't have. I mean, obviously we hit on it, but
I told you.
it doesn't say whose number that is. I mean,
Yeah.
It should be the daughter, but that was a dude. So,
You might have should have let out. I'm just trying to buy this place.
oh, I texted him that. I texted him. I said, "Hey, bro." trying to buy some apartments. He's like,
I think we wrecked his. We definitely upset somebody there. Like, I mean, like, it sounded like there's something going on that ain't our problem, it's somebody else's.
It says indicators, bankruptcies, liens, and judgments all got 0 next to them. Now I don't know who it is I just called because this data doesn't really say that. You know what I mean? But it was the first wireless number on there. I guess I'll call the second wireless number on there. Keep trying to get in touch with the Jane. Hello?
Yes, who is this?
This is Corey Thompson.
Yes.
Is this Jane?
Why?
Well, we found a property out in El Paso, a set of apartments, and we were wondering if y'all might have any interest in selling them.
No. All right. I'm not affiliated with the company in any way.
Oh, well, do you know which apartments I'm talking about?
I know of them, but I do not know specifically.
Okay. Well, all right. Do you know anybody we could get in touch with about it?
You would have to call corporate. I'm sorry, I'm not the person to answer those type of questions.
Do you have corporate's number?
I do not. I'm not affiliated with the company.
Okay.
You can try to look it up on the internet.
Well, they're in a guy's name.
Yeah, Erwin R. Rose.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sorry, I'm not the person to be talking to, so I'm just gonna hang up.
Okay. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but I feel like you should stop calling because I don't know. It seems weird.
Does it not seem weird?
It does seem really weird.
Corporate. I'm like, what? Spoon, you're a bad mofo, dude. You bad mofo. Maybe this.
I feel like there's gonna be dudes knocking on my front door in a few minutes with black sunglasses.
It's not you, it's me. I'm the one dialing. They don't know shit about you.
They're probably watching this live right now.
Oh, they ain't watching no live. They ain't watching no live. And motherfucker.
I wonder if we should just check the internets and see if that name comes up or something.
Yeah, that'd be worth it. But I'm gonna dial this last wireless number while we're waiting.
Hey. Yeah, you ain't gonna get nobody, and I'll tell you why. You're just dude. Hold on just a sec. That's the name of the company. I'm not very. We're calling employees right now. This is pretty cool. Or maybe we're actually calling his kids. But
his name is right here.
I got it. But hold on. I'm fixing to text you. I forgot to gargle this.
It says Erwin R. Rose is 90.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Erwin's gone. But there is a corporate named Erwin R. Rose now.
Okay.
There you go. There you go, buddy. Go to that website I just sent you.
If you ever come to one of our marketing classes, y'all are gonna
This is Jane Hurst. I'm sorry I missed your call. Please leave.
Hey, oh Jane, man, Jane's got more hoe phones than I do. So that hit. That's pretty good.
This is a big company, Corey.
How big?
I don't know, 60, 70 properties.
Where at?
All over Texas, the North. If we look at it's 2 companies that have been put together, we got so they're all the way from New Mexico or El Paso to Arkansas. No, what is this? All over DFW, West Texas, South Texas.
Erwin was a hustler, huh? Share your screen.
What's 9 times 3? 63? Yeah, I was wrong. 62 properties.
What's 9?
No, 26 properties.
27.
Well, it's 9 times 3 minus 1. You want me to share my screen? Make sure there's no Pornhub in the browser here.
Yeah, share your screen. Let's see what we've uncovered.
Well, I think we actually got the family that owns it. But it sounds like they're not in the daily business. I'm closing screens so I can share my screen.
The first guy we got in touch with seemed kind of angry.
Yeah, he seemed pretty pissed. Like, I'm betting he's like a board member or something. He just called.
It's all right.
He'll have his corporate talk to our corporate. All right, let's see. How do I share my screen in here? Share screen. Bam. Share screen. It's that simple. Only the best. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I do. I'm bringing it up.
All right.
It's a cute tent you got there.
Look at there. 10.
Damn.
Irwin R. Rose. Amalgamated. Look at all these properties. This is a ballpark we got to be playing in, son.
Irwin would be 90 right now, but he did.
Yeah, I'm guessing his kids run this. Let's find out about the company. About convenient community involvement. They're involved in the community. Professional organizations. That's some pretty big generality right there. We're in professional organizations.
What about
Hey,
the?
let's talk about something else. Are you running for mayor or no?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, I think it's brilliant.
You've got forever screen on my screen now.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Goes into forever. Just showed the backside of how we mix the sauce.
Who did?
Well, you did the backside of the mixology of putting out this high quality content. See, everybody notices I'm plugged in direct. I've got a direct vein to some shitty internet. You've got some wireless. Every now and then you sketch out, but mine used to sketch out all the time, according to the people in the know, people that watch. So
I'm betting about half the time when it's sketching out, it's my 18-month-old son there. He likes to go throw the router around the room.
Oh, well, so you coming down to Corpus next weekend?
I'm gonna try.
We got which I don't know. I'm putting together. You're going to Nashville the weekend of El Paso vacation. People have been wanting to go to Nashville, so we might go to Nashville.
Nashville is an awesome city, man.
Know a lot of people there in Roughneck real estate. So I'm probably, I don't know how to do this. Like, I mean, you got to get off. I was going to show some stuff on public record. I'm going to show some like poor boy stuff. And then,
man, I'll tell you one thing you need to cover. So I mean, we talk about this every day. And you talk about it all the time in your group, the power of the marketplace. I have pushed to make, and of course, I'm really my own worst enemy. I'm a terrible time manager. But right now, like I made 25 offers yesterday. And I'm still getting told no a lot, which is good, right? Because that means your offer's bad enough.
True, but
what's that?
Dalton got one accepted.
I hope so. Good.
No, it's in a group message from this morning. They text back. He's just too stupid to translate clearly what happened. I asked him how much he offered, and he said they wouldn't take less than 35 when they literally text this morning, we'll take 32.
Yeah, but then I thought Jacob called and listed it.
Do what?
Well, is that the one Jacob was calling the list?
He was trying to call it the list, but then they came down to 32. Dalton offered him 30. And they said they wouldn't take a penny less than 35. Okay. So first lesson there is Dalton didn't offer low enough. Right. They came to 35 because Dalton was at 30. It was just 5,000 more than what Dalton offered. If he'd offered 20, then he would have had a real number in mind. So he kind of already blew that deal because it's in Kasi and it's not a very good deal probably. But for a rental, I mean, all he did was a 2% rule with his 30. I mean, he's paying attention. But then this morning when we were all talking, he's like, yeah, they said they wouldn't take less than 35. When in the text message that he put a screenshot up, they said that they would take 32. So they are on the run. Matter of fact,
she called me back just a few minutes ago.
That lady?
Yeah. Because we all called and offered on that deal.
What'd you offer?
30. She called me and she's like, listen, I'm gonna let you know I've already had an offer of 30, and we won't take it. This house is worth way more than that. And I'm like, well, it's renting for $600 a month, so my offer ain't gonna be more than 30.
Okay. First, we don't know if our bank will loan in that town.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Okay. That's the only problem with rolling the dice at 30 on that one. Our big rental lender, one, their fees are too damn high to go do that. Now, Eddie Gant with Jet invited us to come down and go to dinner with him sometime this month. And he go down there because he's got a 30-year product he's coming out with in 2020. And if anybody's going to loan in a small town, it's going to be Eddie. And that would be good because that would open up. That would blow those rentals wide open. We could go buy some shit, but it's got to appraise for at least 75 with our other lender that's loaned on Euclid, and that ain't gonna happen in Kasi. So that was
a good appraisal we got this week. That makes everybody happy.
Dude, we're getting 12,000 probably out of it. We need 12,000 to close the other loan. That's how you know you're living right, Spoon. Jesus just blessing us.
Oh man, you ain't kidding. We get to walk. If we get to walk on these 5 houses with nothing out of pocket, I mean, well, we'll still have our repairs out of pocket at some level, but.
Well, no, we already borrowed the repairs out of it on the purchase. So, I mean, we'll have some money in it, but there'll be some flow there. There'll be some cash flow there. Text me that lady's number. Text her to me right now.
Yeah, Jacob just said in the text message that he had already booked him with her to list it.
Jacob said that?
Yes. So I'm just telling you that before you go call this lady.
I know. Jacob, I mean, if Jacob missed out on listing because I get her at 15, he can list it for us. Jacob can still list it for me. Jacob's a savage. Y'all don't fuck with Jacob. So what you sending me that number, Spoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Do you have a name?
No, I don't remember.
Is it not crazy that DJ got this of all the people on our team?
It's crazier to me that Nick sent it to him and didn't drop down there.
I sent it. I put it in the group message.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. This is Corey Thompson. I see you got a property for sale in Kasi.
Yes.
I rode by there. I was wondering if you might take 20,000 cash.
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
I can't take that.
Why not? You owe more on it than 20?
No, I don't owe more on that, but I just can't take that because the whole purpose of selling it is we're trying to pay off some debt because my husband's not been able to work, and so I've not. For that, I would rent it.
Okay. Would you consider owner financing it?
Oh, I can't do that either. I got to pay. I'm selling the property so I can pay the mortgage off and pay off some other debt that we have.
Okay.
So that so I couldn't do that. I've already even been offered 32 for it.
Okay. Well, all right. If something changes, let me know. We're ready.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Yeah, so I offered her owner finance too. She told me no.
DJ must have told her. She came to 32. DJ's like, oh yeah, we're good to go. I can do 32.
He should show up and be like, "Ma'am, I'm just a dumb high school kid. I don't like my $32,000. I'm riding around in it right now. So unless you can do 15, we're not going to be able to make this work."
I mean, now that you know more about what her motivation is, you know, she needs to pay off some.
She'd already told me that. Like I had that conversation with her.
Yeah, I get that, but you know, it's not a tired landlord situation. The motivation ain't there.
No,
Tired landlord would be like,
I want to jump back in. I haven't been over here and see if we got any more text messages.
oh, we got some more text messages.
No.
Have we not?
Oh, this guy's like bring big money fast, or this deal goes away. All right.
Oh, here's one right here. Oh, that dude's under contract for 320. Who's saying?
The You Take Cash guy is the one that the Spanish dude you couldn't talk to earlier.
No, it's not. Yes, there's a different guy. There's a different Spanish guy that I called and was having that conversation with. This guy's asking if we take cash to sell a house. I mean, good chance of somebody in Roughneck real estate fucking with us.
Possibly.
And the text message, I mean, it's just blowing. Did you die? Nah, come fast with large money or this deal escapes you.
You should just tell him, "Sir, I'm in the hospital right now with a prolapsed colon. So I may not be able to get it there too quick."
What? What language is that? I don't. I'm calling this guy. Fuck him. Hold on. Hang on.
How far can I help you?
Yes, sir. We've been texting back and forth. Anyways, about a property you've got.
Oh, yeah. Who are you?
My name's Corey. I think you've been talking to my buddy Jason.
Corey. Oh, you're Corey, but okay. Yeah, there was a Jason that was texting me something earlier.
Yeah.
And you're somehow affiliated with Jason or something?
Yeah, he's down with the shits. So he just was like, "Hey, can you call this guy? I'm not going to be able to escape this bathroom."
Okay, so you're an investor or what?
Yes, sir.
And what do you want to? What would you like to know?
Well, we need to. I mean, you've already told us a price. When could we come see it?
Oh, you're interested in seeing it, actually walking the property or something?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. And you've seen it on Google or whatever?
Yes, sir. I've looked at it on the internet and kind of looked up the neighborhood. There's one right down the road there that's selling for $99,000. I don't know what happened there, but there's a couple other. The one like across the street's listed for $800,000. So you got a weird little neighborhood there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's overpriced. I mean, but there is something for sale for $99,000 over there.
It's selling for $99,000. It's under contract.
Oh, this is a single house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know this is two houses, right?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
2 houses,
Okay.
and one of them pretty much brand new.
Okay.
So there's 2 houses, and it's got its own deep well, and it's got 2 septic tanks, and it's about 1.26 acres.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good sized land.
When can I come see it today?
I got some people really chomping the bit to buy it.
They ain't got no money.
They don't.
No, sir. They're probably wholesalers. They're probably out here, just tire kicking, just trying to
Well, I've heard those already. No, these people do have money, but you have money to buy something in that neighborhood? I mean, that's a pretty good size chunk of money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We buy houses. I think we bought 8 last month, and we've got them all rented out now, and they're all before the bank right now. We're about to refi, and once we refinance, we're going to have all that money back, and we'll be buying our next round of houses.
Yeah. Well, these houses are not finished houses.
Okay.
One of them is the existing house. It's been there since the 50s, I believe. And it needs quite a bit of remodeling. And then the other house is a shell. It's standing, and it's a 3-story house. And it's not finished inside. Just bare bones,
Yes, sir.
So, anyway, do you have remodeling people ready to stand by it?
Actually, I got a buddy up there that remodels right there out of Hazel. So,
Well, you do have money available to take care of, because it's going to need quite a bit of work, to finish the 3-story house and to finish the stucco, that one with the arches.
Yes, sir.
And to finish that inside, because it needs some work.
Okay.
But yeah, you can come look at it, and perhaps I can meet you over there. What time is it? It's already 4 o'clock almost. Yeah, go out there and look at it, walk it, see what you think.
Okay.
And then call me if you get out. You got the address, I guess?
Yes, sir, I do. I got it.
Yeah, what is your name again, Corey?
Corey Thompson.
Corey Thompson. Yeah, go walk it. And if you're really interested in seeing inside, you can look in the windows and stuff. See inside. It's got no coverings on the windows. And if you want to go inside, you can call me back if you're still interested, because it's getting kind of late already.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll roll by and see what we can't figure out.
Huh?
I'll roll by and see what we can't figure out.
Yeah, go over there and walk it and see it. And there's a little house on the left side of the property that is the pump house. That's for the deep well. You'll see that.
Okay.
And then the 3-story house is kind of in the back of the property on the right side towards Peden Road.
Okay.
But, yeah, go look at it, Corey, and then call me when you get there or something. And if I can swing out there. I'm only about 10 minutes away.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Bam. Spoon, unmute your mic. Come back in. You're daydreaming.
Nope. Listen,
What you think of that?
it's a good call.
What'd you think of it? Is it a good lead?
I think that's a good lead.
I mean, it'll pay
I
for.
think
You said 250 messages. If we smoke this listing, done and done. Now, the only problem I got is I'm not going to make it there before dark.
I don't know if I can either.
Well, you can't. Probably not.
We just got too big a mess here. Kids just woke up, and I still got one downstairs throwing up.
Rough day. But Jeremy's close by, and he said he'd free up after 4. We'll send him over there walking around.
Jeremy's right down the street.
Do a little Facebook Live. Oh no, I put it on the creamer listing list. So we got shot down in an apartment complex. Realized we're not as smart as we thought we were. We thought we had some dead dude that turns out he just named the company his name.
Yeah, and it doesn't even say LLC. That's
a new one. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, looked up some data. Spoon said he's coming down to do one-on-one coaching and Corpus at the marketing mastermind. He's going to show people how to unscramble their egg of tax data.
Well, I said I'd do it at one of them. If we do it there, we may not do it at the others. That's a big time suck.
Well, I had to do it in front of the whole class. But we're gonna be doing some shit. We're gonna be showing some people how to do this. This new dollar, I like it. I think, the old school way we were doing it. I think that's a great way to filter data. I think this is a great secondary because now you know the good numbers. Get what I'm saying? So I think we're going to put together a process. We'll talk about it a little bit, and we'll unveil that at these marketing masterminds because I really think this has the ability to work in sequence and tandem, and
and with our new data sets and stuff, the stuff we're fixing to roll out. Me and Jeremy spent a lot of time talking about how we're going to roll stuff out.
The data's data. We know where to get the best data. I'm about to start doing something. I'm not even going to talk about it on the internet ever, but I am going to talk about it in the marketing mastermind, and we'll get Germany to start working on it. Have you seen all the vacant house lists that people getting and the different companies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Where do you think they're aggregating that data from?
It's the U.S. Postal Service.
You believe that?
Yes.
Where do you get it from?
There's only two types of companies that can get it. You have to be a nonprofit. There's another qualification for it. The U.S. Postal Service sells it to them. Government agencies can get it too. But somehow they're getting it on the back end, and then somebody's reselling it in mass. So you can buy it. There's a company that sells it.
Okay, go find the company that sells it and see if you can buy it. I know a guy that works at the post office, and he said they don't keep digital records of that.
Well, I've done the research to find out that they do aggregate that data. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's off kickback letters, because it sends the codes, deceased, everything else when people get stuff back. But here's what I know about those lists. The vacant house list, and I'm not going to name any websites because I've subscribed to plenty of them. Most of that data, especially the ones that provide a phone number, are murdered with people.
Yes.
Every person I called had been called 35 freaking times. Sometimes it was a wrong number. Sometimes it never in existence. Sometimes the houses had not been empty. So you had to be careful what kind of data you're looking at.
Well, I know where to get some real good data. Good data. Like last week's data. Not gone through those channels, sifted through, and then made its way to you data, but where you can actually get it from. And I don't really, I know it because, I asked the questions, but I haven't received the data yet. I'm gonna put Jeremy on it and see if he can get it, and if he can get it, and if it is out there and available, we're gonna have some really, really powerful vacant house data that you can get through your city. So just think of that, Spoon.
Be nice. I'd like to know what your source is. You can tell me offline.
I am gonna tell you offline. I'm not doxing out here, but
yeah,
you're actually gonna be like, holy shit, Corey does do something other than hang out all day.
Oh, I mean, you talk a lot of shit about me.
I talk all that shit about anybody.
I know. But, I mean, that's at least two things you do great.
Dalton's one of two people watching. Poor Whitley's been in Dalton's ass in a group message this whole time.
She called me yesterday. She said, "Why did you pull him to go put out signs?" And I'm like, "I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, Dalton's a grown ass man." I said, "Do you want to help us put out signs?"
He was supposed to take some keys to a house.
Yeah, I got told. She was mad bad.
And she drives by that house every day to go home.
Oh, that's pretty ridiculous.
So she rented the house, told Dalton to take the keys by. Dalton's also getting directions from 47 other people. So the keys got bumped way down the list. And he never did take the keys by. Now he's getting his ass reamed. And I was like, Whitley, you drive by there every damn day. Like, drop the keys off.
I'll tell you what, poor old Dalton, he took a lot of shit from 3 old men last night. And he hung in there like a champ and put out the work.
Dalton's a good kid.
200 signs.
You were on the group call when he lied to me, though. You say I yell at you. That the day that Dalton lied to me, that was yelling.
Well, it probably didn't help. He was getting it from both of us.
Oh, it was bad.
I was pretty upset. There's very few times. There's a lot of times Corey makes me mad. There's very few times I'm just like, F you. Like, this is where the line's at. That was one of those days. Corey had that same line drawn. Like, everybody was big mad that day.
All at Dalton too. All because we were all confused about what was going on because Dalton tried to save us $400 and he don't have that authority, which Rick's never got us that bid back. We need to put that on Dalton's list to find out what our bid is to do that. So anyways,
I thought they did.
I might run up there. I might run up there and drive by that. I can probably beat the sundown up there.
You got 2 hours and you got that high speed truck of yours.
Yeah, I mean, I need to drive the truck. I got 4% left on my oil change. I need to zap that. So get to my first oil change. Plus, I've got a wireless hotspot in that truck. I can literally stream podcast. It never loses service. It's the greatest thing ever. That's the best part of that truck. So, anyways, I appreciate it. I was gonna spend this time today pulling public data, showing broke people how to get data. Might do that in the morning. So if you're one of the 2 people that are still watching, I appreciate it. I don't know. We got done laid down 2 hours and 18 minutes of bullshitting, but there's a ton of value in here if you go look for it. If you don't go look for it, probably ain't gonna find it. You're gonna be better off spending $100 and coming and hanging out with us, because then you'll get it for real. So I'll see you, Spoon.
All right.
Later.
Bye.